Yo, what's up, guys? It's me. I'm back with another video. It is 4:15 in the morning, and I'm recording my Hell in a Cell predictions for tonight. This video is going to go up as soon as I get home from work. So basically, what's going to be is this video goes up when I get home from work, and then NASCAR Cup Series Gateway race reaction video will go up after that race is done. And then I'm jumping straight in, and then right after that, I'm gonna get the stream set up for Hell in a Cell. So today should be busy for me. Because I also have work too, as I said. So anyway, let's go ahead and let's take a look at this card, and let me offer you my predictions. So with all that being said, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on future videos. I'm going to get a few matches out of the way real quick. There's some that I don't really feel like I need to talk about a ton. And there's others that I do. So, starting off with Madcap Moz versus Happy Corbin. Here we go again. Only this time, it's a no-holds-barred match. And also, Madcap came back, and no cap and no pun intended, he looks a hell of a lot better. You know, they got rid of the suspenders. They changed his team, everything. He looks so much more serious, and he looks so much more believable, I guess you could say. And I have Madcap taking the W over Corbin. He's gonna finally put this behind him, and move on, and and advance in his career. Then you have Bobby Lashley versus Omos and MVP, a 2-on-1 handicap. I think Omos is winning this one. It's probably gonna involve MVP shenanigans. Yes, it's a 2-on-1 handicap, but you know what I mean. More of the focus is gonna be put on Omos, with MVP just doing some little things in the background to help him get the win. But there's that. Then you have Ezekiel versus Kevin Owens. KO has been losing his mind trying to get everybody to realize that Ezekiel is not Ezekiel, that he is Elias. It's actually been a pretty funny storyline, to be honest with you, especially when you get others involved, like Alpha Academy. There was the crossover with Becky Lynch on Raw Talk this past week. I think Ezekiel wins. I have a good feeling that he wins, and kind of tries to shut KO up. But we'll see where that goes. Then, finally, for the first time since Extreme Rules last year, the U.S. title is being defended on pay-per-view. Sucks that we couldn't get an IC title match as well, but it is what it is. Theory versus Mustafa Ali. And the funny thing is, Hell in a Cell is in Mustafa Ali's hometown of Chicago. Now, there's always been this thing where, for whatever reason, where Vince doesn't always let his reserves win in their hometowns. I guess it kind of depends. But, like, for example, even though we found out later that she was going into surgery, for her nose and whatnot, Alexa, as much as I wanted her to, didn't win the Rollins title back at Extreme Rules last year, which was in her hometown. So, there's one such example. There's plenty more. But in terms of the match itself, the other thing is that usually whoever wins on the go-home show, or not, I shouldn't say usually, but there's always been this, I guess, stigma that whoever wins on the go-home show in a given feud doesn't win at the pay-per-view. And Theory won at the on the go-home show for Raw. So I guess it kind of cancels out. And I'm taking Ali to win. I want to see him with the U.S. title. Now, what's weird is somebody tweeted out a picture of Rey Mysterio holding the U.S. title last night from a house show. I don't know if it's recent or if it's an older one, but if that's the case, WWE hasn't said anything on it, so maybe this is a teaser for the future. I don't know. But keep that in mind in the back of your head. and we'll see what happens. But I would like to see Mustafa Ali win. And then if things play out that way, and we do get him versus Rey Mysterio in the future for that title, that would actually be pretty cool. So then you have the three big matches on this card that I want to talk about the most. Starting with the Judgment Day, which is Edge, Damian Priest, and Rhea Ripley against Finn Balor, AJ Styles, and Liv Morgan. This is a match that I think a lot of people have really been excited for. You have Edge starting up this new faction. He gets Priest to join Backlash. Then he gets Rhea Ripley to join him last pay-per-view, which was sorry. He got Priest to join him at WrestleMania and Ripley to join him at Backlash. I'm sorry, I'm tired. It's way too early in the morning, but hey, work. And then there's all this teasing that Edge has done for a fourth member to join, which if that happens, that could happen tonight. On the other side, you have Styles, who Styles and Balor kind of the two guys or two of the guys that have led Bullet Club in the past. So there's that connection, and then you have Liv Morgan, who is freaking badass, and has been trying all she can to get back at Rhea for breaking up the tag team, and whatnot. I'm pretty sure Judgment Day is going to pull the win out. But it is interesting how Liv beat Rhea on Monday. So I guess we'll see where that goes. But Judgment Day for the W. And I wouldn't be surprised if a fourth member gets added tonight. Who will it be? I have no fucking idea. I got no clue. Let me know your thought. Let me know your guesses in the comments. Then you have the Raw Women's Title match: Bianca Belair versus Asuka versus Becky Lynch. It's a triple threat, and okay, I understand that the plans that WWE had got screwed over. Or I shouldn't say screwed over. They got messed up with the Sasha Banks and Naomi walkout, and I've already made several videos on that topic. So you can go watch all of those if you'd like to understand what the deal is there if you don't already. But the fact that Becky Lynch beat Asuka to get added to this match just doesn't feel right. And it kind of worries me because, especially considering that Bianca beat Asuka this past Monday on Raw. Again, the whole whoever wins on the go home show may not win on the pay-per-view thing, even though Becky turned around and got an attack for both of them afterward. I just don't want to see Bianca lose the title this early. Quite frankly, I don't think her first rate as Raw Women's Champion, let me make that clear, because she has held the SmackDown title before. I don't think her first run as Raw Women's Champion has gotten off to the greatest of starts. I think after Hell in a Cell, it's going to heat up as long as she can hold on to the title, and I'm hoping that she does. And I'm taking Bianca to retain. We'll see what happens. So then that leads us to the lone Hell in a Cell match on this card, and it provides a lot of intrigue into what may happen. Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins 3. Probably the final part of this particular feud. Rhodes came back at WrestleMania against Rollins as his mystery opponent and won. Then Rollins challenged him again at Backlash and Rhodes won. Now Rollins he's losing his mind, and he tried, he told Rhodes that, he's not going to come. Basically, he told Rhodes this past week that he's not going to come back and take away everything that Rollins has built, and things like that. Now, the interesting thing is that this, again, is the only Hell in a Cell match on the card. Usually, there's like at least two. So, but this is the only feud that really deserves it. You could argue throwing Bel-Air, Asuka, and Lynch in a Hell in a Cell match. I think that would be kind of cool. But I understand not putting them in one. This match is easily going to be the main event, Rhodes and Rollins. And the interesting thing is, for all of us Bray Wyatt fans, he did some teasing this past week with one particular tweet. I don't have them pulled up at the moment, but um, basically alluding to him coming back pretty soon. And the theory that I have built in my head is, well, Rhodes is going to beat Rollins at Hell in a Cell tonight. That's a given. He's going to go for the clean sweep, and it's going to be a brutal showdown. I honestly hope WWE lets them show a little blood, because we know how good Rhodes is at doing that. Just look at AEW. And then, I think Rollins showing a little bit of color would be kind of badass too. Just not a lot, but a little. And then, so Rhodes wins. He gets out of the cell. Rollins is still in the ring trying to process the fact that Rhodes just came back and kicked his ass 3 times. And, whatever he does happens. And then, lights go out. You hear the classic Fiend scream. The lights come out red. And there he is, inside the cell. And just kicks the shit out of Rollins. Because remember, Hell in a Cell 2019. I know us Bray fans don't want to talk about that, and Rollins fans probably don't either. But if y'all remember, there was one night where Bray took some questions, from fans on Instagram, and I think somebody asked about him and Rollins and what the relationship there. Considering what had happened at Hell in a Cell 2019, which I don't put the blame on either of them. That's on WWE Creative, bar none. And he basically alluded to wanting to run it back with Rollins one day, and kind of show everyone what they were missing, and with how bad that match was, and how bad that feud became. It would be the perfect way to reintroduce Bray Wyatt to the WWE by having him attack Rollins inside the cell. Now, does Bray come back as the old Fiend, or does he come back as something new? Probably something new. Maybe something involving the Fiend, but in a different way, I'm guessing. Is he going to come back tonight? I have no idea. This is just the theory that I have, and I think it would be perfect for him to come back tonight, but if he doesn't, either way, the match is going to be a banger. The first 2 are bangers. This one's going to be a third banger, and it's going to be the perfect cap to the end of this trilogy. And then we head on to Money in the Bank, and I'm going to be very interested. I'm going to be very interested to see where things go from here for Rhodes. But with all that being said, let me run down the winners one more time. Rhodes, Bel-Air, Omos and MVP, Ezekiel, Ali, Judgment Day, Moss. Thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. I'll catch y'all next time. Make sure to like and subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on future videos. Peace.